You walk into a room and forget why you're there. You blank on someone's name, someone you've known for years. You lose track mid-sentence and can't find your way back. And you tell yourself it's just age, just part of getting older. It's not. That's a cop-out, because here's what's really happening. When your memory fades, you're not just forgetting things. You're forgetting who you are. You're losing your edge. You become reactive instead of strategic. You can't lead, protect, or build with clarity anymore. You can't hold a mental map. You can't anticipate. You can't dominate conversation, decision-making, or leadership. A man who forgets is a man who fades. And cognitive decline? It's emasculation. You become dependent. You lose presence. You stop leading. You become passive, forgetful, replaceable. Now, let me tell you about something I witnessed last week that inspired this video. I was sitting in on a meeting with a man, had to be in his mid-60s, his son, and their financial planner. The planner asked the father a straightforward question about a decision he'd made just 6 months earlier. Simple question. And this man, who built a business, raised a family, handled his own finances for decades, just stared, couldn't answer. His son had to jump in and take over the conversation. And I watched this man's face. The embarrassment, the confusion, the quiet realization that something was slipping. That moment stayed with me because it wasn't just about forgetting a detail. It was about watching a man lose his grip on his own life. And the worst part? It didn't have to happen. So if you're sitting here thinking, I don't want that to be me, or if you've already started noticing the fog creeping in, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're about to walk through exactly what's causing this rapid memory decline in older men and what you can actually do about it before it's too late. Let's get into it. Number 1, testosterone drops equals cognitive decline. Now, testosterone isn't just for muscles and sex drive. It's critical for brain health. And when your testosterone drops, which it does naturally as you age, but faster if you're living the wrong way, your brain pays the price. Lower testosterone means slower mental processing, shorter attention span, weaker memory retention. Studies show that men with low T perform worse on verbal memory, spatial awareness, and executive function. Translation: you're not just getting weaker physically, you're getting slower, foggier, and yes, dumber. Your brain is literally starving for the hormone it needs to stay sharp. And most men have no idea this is even happening. But it's not just biology, it's also what you're doing or not doing every single day. Number 2, lack of mental resistance. You see, just like muscles atrophy when you don't train them, so does your brain. And most older men, they've stopped training their minds. They watch too much TV, scroll endlessly through their phones, never challenge their brain with anything difficult or new. Your brain becomes soft, like an unused muscle. No discipline, no focus, no mental edge. And here's the brutal truth. Use it or lose it. No one escapes that rule. If you're not actively pushing your brain to work, it stops working. Simple as that. Now, pair that mental laziness with what most men are putting into their bodies, and you've got a disaster brewing. Number 3, garbage diet equals brain inflammation. Your brain runs on what you feed it. Sugar, seed oils, processed trash. Every meal loaded with inflammation is another nail in the coffin for your cognitive function. Chronic inflammation leads to brain fog, short-term memory problems, emotional instability. And here's something most people don't know. Gut health is directly tied to brain health. If your diet is killing your gut, it's also killing your memory. Your body doesn't forget your choices, it punishes you for them every single day. But even if you fix your diet, there's one thing most men are still getting catastrophically wrong. Number 4, no sleep, no memory. Sleep isn't rest, it's maintenance. During sleep, your brain consolidates memory, flushes toxins, repairs neural pathways. Without quality sleep, you're not just tired, you're rotting from the inside out. Poor sleep equals cognitive rot. And most older men either sleep like garbage or they're still paying the price for years of brutal sleep debt they never recovered from. If you're not sleeping, you're not thinking. You're slowly becoming a shell of who you used to be. And the final piece, this one cuts the deepest. Number 5, they've given up their edge. The biggest killer isn't biology, it's surrender. When a man stops trying to be sharp, when he has no purpose, no challenge, no mission, his brain follows his spirit into decline. You stop caring about being on top of things. You stop pushing yourself. You accept the fog. And once you do that, it's over. Be honest. Have you noticed your memory slipping? Or are you starting to see the signs? Drop a comment and let me know. Because this is happening to more men than you think, and most of them don't realize it until it's too late. Now, if you've noticed your memory failing, or you just don't want it to, I've put together a 30-day memory recovery protocol specifically designed for men over 60. It's a daily exercise routine that helps you sharpen your memory and improve it even if it's already declining. It's natural, no meds, no pills, just practical steps that work. The link to start is in the description and pinned in the comments. But let me give you the blueprint here. The core moves you need to make starting right now. First, reclaim your testosterone. Lift heavy, compound movements. Cut the alcohol, sugar, and processed garbage. Sleep like it's your religion. Ditch plastic containers, soy, and chemical-loaded products. You want a sharp mind? Fix your hormones first. Second, train your brain like a warrior. Read daily, real books, not dopamine scroll junk. Write, journal, clarify your thoughts, learn new skills, languages, trades, instruments. Do memory drills, names, numbers, visualization exercises. Don't entertain your brain, forge it. Third, fix your sleep. Non-negotiable, no screens an hour before bed. Cold, dark room. Same bedtime, same wake time, 7 days a week. Magnesium before bed. No caffeine after noon. No sleep means no memory, means no manhood. Fourth, ditch the modern diet. Eat like your ancestors. Meat, eggs, organs, clean carbs. Cut the sugar. Cut the seed oils. Cut the processed trash. Fast regularly. Mental clarity goes up when insulin drops. If your food is weak, your brain will be weaker. And fifth, find a mission and lock in. Your brain needs purpose, goals, deadlines, problems to solve. The masculine brain rots without a war to fight. Don't retire, redeploy. Now these are the moves. But if you want the full system, the daily protocol, the specific exercises, the exact steps to take every single day for 30 days to rebuild your memory, that's in the memory recovery protocol I mentioned. It's detailed, it's practical, and it works. No guesswork, no pills, just a clear path forward. Links pinned in the comments section and in the description. You see, losing your memory isn't just forgetting things. It's the beginning of the end for your mind, your masculinity, and your meaning. But you can fight back through resistance, through discipline, through rebuilding your body and your brain. A sharp mind isn't a luxury, it's a weapon. And if you let it rust, you're no longer dangerous. You're done. I'm Avery Scott, and I'll see you in the next one.